Welcome to the newest installment of the Untitled Film Nerd Project. My name is Philip, and joining me as always is TJ.
Hello.
We are marching on with our fourth annual 31 Days of Horror, where we watch a different horror movie every single night in October. Today marks day 6, and we split movies again. It happens sometimes. I watched the French horror movie Inside, and TJ, you watched?
Under the Skin.
All right. Let me get mine out of the way, only because you haven't seen Inside yet, and I know I can kind of breeze through it a little faster. I've seen Under the Skin. I've been trying to get you to watch it forever.
Yes.
And based on the little hint you dropped before we recorded, my heart sank. So, Inside is fucking phenomenal. It is one of the best French horror movies out there. It is so well done. I mean, there are minor things I don't like, and the minor thing I don't like about this movie is that the way the police are written.
Mm-hmm.
I think the cops are written so stupid, and when you finally watch it, you'll see why. Because a lot of my notes were like, "Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You wouldn't do that. You would never do that. You would never do that." So that takes but the performances by the two female leads, it's so strong that it just makes anything negative just kind of a non-factor at all.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I know a lot of it's been spoiled for you, unfortunately, because this is one. If you go into it blind, it's just this like holy shit. It's that kind of movie. It's a holy shit movie.
Mm-hmm.
I said in my written review where a Serbian film is graphic for the sake of being graphic, and the Saw series is gory for the sake of being gory.
Yes.
Inside is both. It's graphic and gory, but it has to be. It to tell the story the way it is, it just has to be done this way. This is another one when I complain about American horror. This is why.
Mm-hmm.
If American horror... Did we?
Yes, but it hasn't actually come out yet.
Okay, well, don't watch it.
And it's a well-known director that's remade it.
All right. Well,
I'll have to get back to you and let you know who.
Okay. It's not nearly as good, I can guarantee it. The French just have this way of doing just in-your-face, grotesque...
Visceral,
but make it valid.
Mm-hmm.
It's there for a reason. They want to.
It has meaning.
They're pushing the envelope,
mm-hmm.
and they're pushing like, what can you stomach? How much can you watch? But at the same time, it's done in an expert way, that it isn't just for the sake of it.
I know it's one of the movies that I don't think almost everyone that I've talked to that has seen it has loved it.
Oh, it's phenomenal. Like, I'm really surprised you haven't seen it yet. So we'll have to try and fit that in for you this month.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want you to see it, and then I want to be able to gush about it with you.
And then we can touch back on it.
Exactly. So that's enough on Inside, because I don't want to go any more in depth on it. I want to try and get TJ to see it this month.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What didn't you like about Under the Skin? I loved it. I did. I loved it. It was just the right amount of fucked up for me.
Oh, yeah, and it was definitely fucked up. This is definitely, and like I touched upon before we started recording,
my kind of movie.
That this is artsy horror film.
Oh, yeah.
And with such an artsy horror film, 50%, either you're going to love it or you're going to hate it. I won't exactly say that I hated it, but I sure as shit didn't love it.
I thought it was so original.
Oh yeah, it's definitely original.
And so just I can appreciate a unique movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of had that like not Donnie Darko feel, but just like what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Is exactly like, okay, you're on the floor, then you're walking in water. Huh?
And those were my favorite scenes. Anytime they were in the black room,
mm-hmm.
I just loved the aesthetics. Well, I mean, that's one of the things I will definitely give the entire movie overall is the aesthetics for it was just phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
The black room scenes were amazing. I loved how, the men just kind of disappeared into the water. It reminded me very much of American Gods.
Okay. Okay.
That one god, the one that's the god of lust or sex or whatever,
Hmm.
and how she would absorb men.
Yes. 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 Okay. Yep. Yep.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yes. That actually, yeah.
And I had to go back and after I finished it, I had to go back and watch a film analysis video on it
Okay.
to get an idea. And I watched his channel is Ralph the Movie Maker, and he did a very good job
Okay.
of giving his theories on it. And one of the things that I figured was going on, and I was glad to know that I was right, if you based it on interpretation, that the moment that she fell and landed on her face, and the other people helped her up, was the moment that she started changing.
Hmm.
And her change, like, I guess that's how your change would be if you're an alien. Like, she tried, she didn't handle well, it didn't end well.
No, it did not.
When she hooked up with dude and she tried actual intercourse, that has got to be the most awkward situation ever for dude.
Right.
Like, I don't know how you would recover from that.
I think you might be gay.
Yeah.
It might be easier.
But another thing one of the other things that I did like was seeing that there was more than one motorcyclist.
Hmm.
Now, as to what role they were they her handler? Were they in charge of her? No idea.
Right.
The entire not being able to find, just kind of looking for her by driving around. I'm like, alien technology, you should have came up with something like a,
Tracking device.
yeah, GPS, something.
Fair enough.
But the scene where she's in the woods and the dude tries to rape her,
Hmm.
and she peels her skin off, and
Mhm.
it's just
Awesome.
yeah, that part.
I love that
The
scene.
effects on that was fantastic.
Yeah. See, you liked it.
But-
You liked it more than you thought.
Yeah,
As I tell you what you think about things.
but it's all the in between that I didn't like, and there was a lot of in between. There was a lot.
I don't know. This is why I don't think you would like Evolution,
Yeah,
because it has that same feel.
I can handle slow burn movies
Mhm.
like Audition.
Oh
Loved
god, yeah.
Audition. But sometimes with slow burn movies, it's just the pacing. It's
Mhm.
just
That's fair.
it just loses me on sometimes on
Okay.
the pacing, and this is one that it lost me.
Okay.
I won't lie, I played my game there for a little while
Aw.
until the third act,
Okay.
at which point I just stared and was just like, what the fuck?
All right, so definitely not a bullseye on my end, as I've been trying to get you to watch this forever.
Hmm.
But I'm so glad you watched it, so I hope you don't regret
Yes.
watching it.
Oh, no.
Because just
Don't
for
regret
Scarlett Johansson's performance and the third act when it kind of builds to like, what the fuck? You know, like the whole peeling off the skin scene. When I got to that part, I was like, you need to see this movie. This is you've not seen anything like this. This is just
And-
fucking bizarre.
I've heard about that scene before.
Oh, that sucks.
and and I've always heard that just the effects on it, everything was fantastic on
Mhm.
that scene, and they weren't lying. That was awesome. Kudos, and despite how I feel about it, just kudos to her for picking and doing
Exactly.
like this.
Exactly. Yes. 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 Yes.
because this is not a movie that's it's not gonna do anything for her career
No.
as far as like big Hollywood goes.
No.
This is something that you do because you love the story,
Right.
and just kudos to her on that.
Well, it's kind of like opposite thing what we were saying about James Franco in The Vault.
Yeah.
Like you can pick and choose your movies now.
Mm-hmm.
With this, I really, like you just said, I really respected Scarlett Johansson making this choice.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is a ballsy move. I mean, this wasn't a huge movie on the radar. You know, I've only seen like really, hardcore horror fans like us
Mm-hmm.
even talk about it. But yeah, and referencing, like James Franco in Vault, like I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she made a really just courageous choice, and I think she made a really good choice. I think she fit the role perfectly and did really good with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was a big fan, really big fan.
Thank you for the suggestion.
You're welcome. All right, anything else you want to say about Under the Skin?
No, I think that covers it.
All right, well, thank you for listening. Join us next time, which is probably tomorrow. We're doing a different movie every single night this month. And in the meantime, my name is Philip.
And I'm TJ.
And we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.